I'm back again. I'm back again. I'm back again. Yes, I'm back again.
Sarkodie once said during an interview, said, "Oh no, he knows how to throw. So if you wanna diss him or you wanna hurt him, and yeah, with some petty things that would be hurting him, you gotta go deep because his response and I say his reaction towards your action, what do you ever count?"
I know ya panty no say wait ma kasama akamia o se wan ye ya okay keka sebe pasia aboa de enka me wait ma kasama be show pan cause me that's the cloth I came from me so na me true me was school ni I be some classmates I met me truly mo wesu.
So it's been like almost 2 weeks. Say Yvonne Nelson dropped or launched her book I Am Not Yvonne Nelson, in which she exposed Sarkodie for impregnating her and not owning his responsibilities. He was just observing. Bro, like, you can't predict the reaction of your opponent. So, opponent Nasuma doesn't mean say he should react the same way you acted. Okay, so Sarkodie was there or didn't want to say no. Now that people have read the book, Ghana for they have never read before, have read the book, no? And the air of this book, no, of this hype, no, has come down. So Sarkodie then responds to the allegations Yvonne said against him in this book. Sarkodie is a rapper and artist. He isn't about these Twitter fingers because Ghanaians don't read or Ghanaians don't have time to even read. And you know, he decided to drop a song trying to clear the part of the story. So when this song dropped, you know, people were saying Sarkodie was harsh, Sarkodie was disrespectful, this and that. Let me remind you on something. This will be the first long video I've ever done on my channel. So you gotta take time, watch the video to the end so you understand what I'm about to break down for you all. I'm not going to talk about only the song. I'm going to talk about her reactions once the song drop and I say Ote song. And I will let you know a couple hidden mistakes, hidden lies she wrote in her book. So just take your time and watch the video. So what's your fofra? In case you are new on my channel and haven't subscribed, do me a favor, punch the subscription button. Like, share for the algorithm. So let's go further. If Agrada had come to tell me, say, Sarkodie will one day respond to Yvonne Nelson because Agrada for Jamaica. Even if the God above had come to me and say, Sarkodie will respond to, if I say Yvonne Nelson, I will be like, oh, Eja, Charlie, me be trying to 419, So Sarkodie responded, and like the reactions are divided, are separated. Obi who's on left and that's on right. So let's dive straight into it. And what I need to add to this section is Sarkodie was petty to the extent, bro. He didn't even let boys mix or master the track. He dropped it raw, like he gave it to Yvonne Nelson. Otiasia commented, na yentuaso. Hey, Sarkodie, Allah.
Someone pay me the ajame. I don't know what that dame. Would the mommy via na would the come a kwame? Mommy this what that time. Someone pay me the jamming, mommy ko. No be for fraud that time. Who jam me on one crime? Yeah, baby girl making no try me. Yeah, no try. I never thought I was gonna be on this wave, cause I was ready to take a couple things to my grave first.
What's it? Like I've done a couple videos these things Yvonne Nelson is exposing in her book, no, she should have kept it to herself. Sarkodie is matured. There are things and it's all my world. You follow me? Keep it to yourself. Like that's what Sarkodie was about. So Yvonne Nelson or people keep on poking him, tickling his temper, and just why responding.
First off, let me clap for you, baby. You brave, but you can't pick and choose what to say. Please behave. Or be on some out, so him if you wanna talk, you gotta tell the world every other nigga you fuck.
You follow me? You gotta tell the world every nigga you what you say, because I said it in my video. Like Charlie, me say and you know the reason why I got goosebumps, let's just say Sarkodie exactly like said the words or the sentences I have here with me video as if he don't watch my video so he could respond properly. hey Charlie, enyansafo mo share a connect it is a Wi-Fi. Me who need only so who made us nyansa na connect and I'm going saying yento aso.
You can't just play the victim and paint a picture like you were just looking for love from all the dicks that you sucked. I'm not gonna sit here and lie, we had a thing. First time I thought you were cool till I had a hint. Now me face the boys I clock it with the baddest bitch. That's a sign of yen united, I so say Cuban links.
Hey, no again so nya Yvonne Nelson, no a clock it. Say now after no a man forces I so to say Cuban links. Cuban links a change. Or patch say Yvonne Nelson they are the man and all they are come kwame. Until right now, at that moment, no Sarkodie didn't even know where he was standing. What do I say? So if you decide, say, you talk about these things, you should have talked about the other guys too. Do you know why she decided to talk about Sarkodie's portion? Because Sarkodie has a name. Maybe the other guys also has a name, but on level isn't as the same as Sarkodie. So she was like, if I name drop Sarkodie, I think the book will go much further than if I name drop Obentin. You follow me? No. Like you can't pick and choose.
I was trying to stay away from you, but then you came. When I'm the one to be blamed. Okay, of course, I thought that you were trying to start another drama. I'll be boy from the street, I know the game. Yes, I wasn't ready, but then I told you to keep it. With school, I woke up, you gotta complete it.
Sa ehano eneni asem. If we recall, in her book, she says Sarkodie impregnated her. She made it to look like Sarkodie forced her to abort the child. But according to this song, the Sarkodie response, Sarkodie wanted her to keep it. But she was like, no, Charlie, I need to complete my school in Yama. And this is where the lie lies. Hey, you've been American. And this is where the lie is. Where the lie is.
To be very honest, today I don't believe it. Cause I'm a doctor, make sure you say you don't need it. After conversation,
doctor, you say, it was in the books too. She says her friend has recommended her to a doctor be on onim abortion. Confirming saying like she been through this section before and I say a couple times. After this response, after Sarkodie's song, after Yvonne Nelson heard Sarkodie's song, say, Michael, you claim I was desperate to abort because I needed to complete school. In 2010, when I became pregnant, I had completed the university. Anybody can verify this. I wasn't in school and you know it. If you want to lie, find a logical lie. And so in her books, she wrote something different. Let me read it to you. In her book, or say, I must admit it was a tough year. I was in my final year at the university. I was banned from acting. I was pregnant and definitely was not prepared to host another human being. So say embargoing. She is trying to claim the victim part. She said she wasn't prepared to host another human being. From your sentence, it confirms say you also understood say ubeyi akwadanegu. So to me, she shouldn't even have mentioned this part on the books and I said this abortion part because Sarkodie didn't force you. Say your husband is like, oh, obaya akoyigu, and you say no. Your husband can never force you. He can't kill you just because you said no. Or even if the guy says yes, keep the child. Now you obey, you go abort it. The guy can do nothing. It is your decision because at the end of the day, at this point, you have even more power than the man. So what are you trying to tell us? That's what I said. Say, when the music dropped, she could have just kept quiet and act like she hasn't heard it. Like Sarkodie did when she launched her book. Because once you attach emotions to actions, bro, either you expose yourself or talk some senseless shit. If she had kept quieter, Anka, or be reminding her on what she wrote in her book, no, or the actual Twitter. You feel me? But she attached emotions to the Enyema Nintinu. She has then exposed herself because what you wrote in the book and what she posted on Twitter, and only entro.
After conversation, now that you sent me a text, say what down for me with Dr. B, but you know he's the best. So don't you make it seem like I was the one pushing you for abortion, cause that be the only part will make a vex.
What? Don't make it seem like I'm the one pushing you for abortion. Just say, Sarkodie wouldn't have replied, but abortion part, not just say, a man Sarkodie better reply because, bro, what she wrote and what the people are talking about are totally two different shoes. She wrote that Sarkodie wasn't even in a position of like taking care of her family, so she understood. She could have said, say, yes, I could have been me, but now then we need to abort, or because we weren't matured. He was chasing his music dream, I was chasing my acting dream, this and that, and we aborted. This wouldn't have been a deal because you people sat down as grown-ups and decided. But what don't want to victim shoes? We're trying to blackboard a boy. For what? Are you the only person he done impregnated, bro?
Yeah, someone pay me the ajame. I don't know what that me. Would them me via na would ya come a kwame. Mama this what that me. Someone pay me the jame, mommy go. No be for fraud that me. Who jam me honor one crame? Baby girl make you not try me. Few weeks ago you tried to set me up again. Or should I try my WhatsApp so you still go through the pain? But me knowing you, I kinda knew that you were really up to something. So I said that we should meet so you explain.
Yo, Uncle Pesok no fango shame. Few weeks ago before she done launch her book, no, she invited Sarkodie home, but Sarkodie being brilliant and clever, no, didn't go. Anka Sarkodie call ya. Even if Sarkodie went there and didn't touch her, she would have come out and said Sarkodie came and touched me. We did this and that to promote her fucking book. Hey, Charlie, if you wanna live long in this life, oh, you gotta fear women. Somba, sounds na money hunina na yoba. Yantuaso.
Big RG meeting was Sky back. What's the honey panadol? So I'm like,
na Sky ba media bang. She wanna feel the tip because if the big game wasn't strong as hell, bro, Sarkodie wouldn't have made it into her book. Charlie, this is a history. Sarkodie done made history, bro. The other guys who done popped it too, no, none of them made it into the book. It confirms that Sarkodie big game is strong. I couldn't mama even after 10 years, crown. She got to reminisce and think about it and try to do something that will pain the guy. Hey, Allah, and bear my eye, Yadia Nano, Denny, Mamba, and a break. Allah.
And then you told me, say, I miss with fear, and I miss me. I miss with them, you like bad. Your work can depend on so song. Miss with fear, your man, I do not song. And then you are saying, your barbecue, be a JD.
When this story popped up, Charlie, I came across a couple industry women. Some people were saying they should rip Sarkodie's deal because of what he done to Yvonne Nelson. Like these women that were talking like to say a Joseph Gomitrim. Sarkodie didn't rape Yvonne Nelson. These both were dating, they did the do and it happened. And they aborted it. But just because Yvonne Nelson made it look like Sarkodie forced her into the nasa and bath one. Oma think say, yo, we gotta support our women. No, and yes, be an SM support. You gotta listen to the second side too. Just because it's written in the books, no doesn't mean say you no credit no can. Say see Anna and you only drop it. Start. Look at how she's shaking, exposing herself. Now you're ripping a deal, so just because of one woman he done slept with, impregnated and said about it without even forcing her. Like, does it even make sense to you, man?
We know what it is, shorty just shits in the back. Cause after way does it bring the happiness back. Take the blame, cause nobody gets the cost of a bad choice in life. Stop the personal attacks. First few hours, hey, the book is doing well. Who is really shocked, cause everybody can tell. So it's not because the book is really good, but we're living in a world where negativity sells.
Yeah, it's not because the book is good. Like I've said it in a couple of my videos. The book is being bought or being read because of Sarkodie. Sarkodie made it bestseller. Ajite Anan or something. He's an actor too. He done drop a book, Charlie. Who won't take book when he was sent? Why? Because he didn't write non-negative things in it. He didn't expose, say, I slept with Jackie Appiah. For example, I slept with Jackie. If he had written, say, I slept with Jackie Appiah, I slept with Genevieve Inaju, I slept with this and that, Ghanaians would have bought it. Ghanaians and negativity. We are saying where we are living in a world where negativity sells. And so he didn't write such things, Nintendo. You people are not talking about it. Someone come tell me, say, Sarkodie wasn't the only one mentioned in the book. And so Sarkodie is the one being talked about ever since the book was launched. You people won't follow Niamana. Sarkodie is the Lord. I don't know what my book never be a aircon.
I pray you get the healing that you need. Make me claim me good girl, you are for the streets. Strategy.
I make me claim me good girl, you are for the street. Or Twama street, no. When Sarkodie was being punched up and down, uppercuts near Bobonasumno, you people didn't really said nothing. Mukrana mo boa punches, mo change gloves no. Am I the pump punch no? He said for the street, you people are like, oh catch your man. Say you are saying he's a prostitute, he's a shower, and so you still dipped in. What the fuck was ya? Anka will be mama anka wundi. You people are like hypocrite ass people. You people don't want to face the facts. Just because he said this one word, Kekeno, you trying to blackboard the fact that Yvonne Nelson lied on him. Mama try some of distracting the truth from lies, bro. The truth will still come to light, no matter how hard you try to dim the light. Hey, Charlie, Madani motivational speaker, Allah.
I hate to buy him, I do too. Me, I'm at the one copy shop. I'm about to read. Someone pay me the ajame.
Or say, why didn't copy into a Bible reading? This year, and Sarkodie has confirmed. So, I'm now book now a bestseller because he also copped one.